Hey guys, and welcome to this video. We're going to talk about the perfect invite. Okay, this perfect invite, I believe was created by Chairman 750, Matthew Rosa. That's who I learned it from. And he actually says that with this method, he was able to fill up a room of over 140 people within 60 minutes by using this method, guys. So this thing works. There's a method to the madness. It works in ways, honestly, that you cannot imagine if you apply them correctly. So it's 4 steps. You have to do this in this order for it to work. So make sure you're taking notes so you remember exactly what I'm talking about and you can apply it in the most efficient way possible. So it's 4 steps, guys, for this perfect invite. Step 1 is be in a hurry. Okay, that's the first step. Be in a hurry. Step 2 is clear schedule. Step 3 is add value. And step 4 is take it away. Like I said, you have to do this invite in this particular order for it to be the most effective, okay? So I'm gonna break down why you do these steps, and then I'm gonna show you guys an example on how I would do it. So number 1 is be in a hurry. The reason why you wanna be in a hurry is, 1, people like people that are doing stuff. They like people that they can't have access to. You know, if you see a celebrity, they're always in a hurry. People are always after them. So it gives a good image. Not only that, but what happens is that it keeps the prospect from having to ask you so many questions about what you're talking to them about. So this thing is like a tool that you're using so you can tell them why you can't really go into detail when you're making this perfect invite. So step 1 is be in a hurry. Step 2 is clear the schedule. Reason why you want to do that, guys, is because they don't have an excuse on why they can't connect. For example, if I were to ask somebody, I would ask them, hey, what are you doing tomorrow at 8? You know, if they say nothing, now they don't have an excuse on why they can't show up because they're free, right? Step 3 is add value. So you want to tell them, you know, why it is you're inviting them to whatever it is. So this is where you kind of talk about the project. You let them know that we're going to break down everything on this Zoom call that we're inviting them to, or on this live event. If it's a live in-person event, you can use this for whatever, for Zoom calls or events. And this is where you're basically adding value on what you're inviting them to. Now, careful when you're doing this part, because you don't want to say too much. If you say too much, they have no reason why they need to connect. They're not curious anymore because you already told them. So remember the saying that says curiosity killed the cat. So you want to make sure you leave them curious enough, but you give them enough information for them wanting to get connected. So you give them enough information, but you don't say too much to where they feel like they don't need to connect to the call because you already told them everything, right? Step 4 is take it away. Simply put, people want what they can't have, okay? People want what they can't have. So if you take it away, it's gonna make them want to show up and find out what it is you're talking about, because you're giving them the opportunity, but you're also taking it away. So let me show you an example how this would work. So say I call my boy Alex, right? I'm gonna call him on the phone. Hey Alex, what's up, man? Are you busy? He's gonna tell me no or yes. If he says yes, I'm gonna tell him what's a good time to call him back. If he says no, I'm gonna be like, okay, perfect. I'm calling you really quick, man. I'm about to walk into the bank, but I needed to call you because this can go either way. But I think the most efficient possible is like this. I needed to call you really quick before I went into the bank. So right there, you're in a hurry. What are you doing tomorrow at 8? What am I doing? I'm clearing their schedule. Nothing. Why? Listen, tomorrow at 8 o'clock, I'm going to have a Zoom call with one of my new mentors that I just started working with. This guy is very, very, very successful. We're launching a project. He asked me if I knew anybody that was sharp. So I thought about you, bro, and I knew I had to save you a spot. So what do you say? Can you make it tomorrow at 8? If you can't, let me know, bro, so I can give it to someone else. If you want to be a little bit extra, you can say, if you can't, bro, let me know so I can give it to Edgar, if he knows Edgar or whatever the other friend is. And he's like, oh, no, yeah, save me the spot. That's usually what they say. You're like, okay, no, I could make it. Yeah, save me the spot. You're going to say, perfect, bro. I'm going to send you the Zoom information. And I'll see you tomorrow at 8. Now, what can happen, guys, is after you're done doing the invite, they can ask you, well, what is it about, right? Well, what is it about? So if you get that question, you're going to go back to step 1. Listen, man, I'm about to walk into the bank. I don't really have time to go into it. It's not something I can explain in 2 minutes. But trust me, it's going to be worth it. It's big, and you're going to like what you're going to see. So I'll save you a spot. Like I said, if you can't make it, let me know, man, so I can get someone else on there. Okay, perfect. I'll send you the info. hang up the phone call. So you don't really want to take more than 90 seconds when you're doing this invite. If you're taking more than 90 seconds, you're talking too much. Okay, so you want to do this very quickly. You're going to send them the information. They might ask you, what is this about? And ignore them. Wait till your launch date. And on your launch day, you're going to text them reminders that obviously we're going to do the call. So you can apply this if you're inviting for live events, if you're inviting for launch calls, right? But if you're especially doing launch calls, you need to make sure you're applying this perfect invite method. Now, when you first start inviting people, you're not going to have to do it by yourself right away, okay? You're not going to have to do it by yourself right away. What do I mean? You're going to want to do three-way calls with your leader, with your sponsor. What are these three-way calls? They're going to show you literally exactly how they apply it in person. Not in person, but live, right? You're going to see live. You're going to see these 4 steps being followed while you're on the line with your people, and you're going to see exactly how it's being done, guys. So just to kind of show you guys an example, say, you know, my boy Alex, he just got started. We're launching his business, and we're going to call Pedro. So we're going to call Pedro, and he's going to give him a call. I'm just going to show you guys an example. Hey, Pedro, what's up, man? Are you busy? No, man. Why? What's up? Or if he says yes, then just tell him what's a good time to call him back. But if he says no, why? What's up? Perfect, man. I needed to call you really quick. I don't have too much time, but I have my mentor on the phone. We just started working together on this insane project. This guy is very, very, very successful. And he asked me if I knew anybody that was sharp. So I thought about you, bro. And he actually told me to call you really quick. He wanted to talk to you. And then you just shut up. You mute yourself, you stop talking, and you let your leader, you know, apply the 4 steps, which is the perfect invite, be in a hurry, clear schedule, add value, take it away. So the way it would go is basically, you know, hey, Pedro, how you doing, man? You know, we wanted to call you really quick. The reason why we're calling is because me and Alex were talking, and we're launching a project here, and I asked him, you know, if you knew anybody that was sharp. And he said some very good things about you, bro. So I was like, you know what? Let's call him really quick before I hop on the Zoom call. But hey, listen, what are you doing tomorrow at 8 o'clock? Well, if he says he's free, you just do the other part. But say he says he's not free, right? The way I would do it is, oh, okay, man. The reason why I was actually asking is because tomorrow at 8 o'clock, we're going to be doing a Zoom where we're going to break down what we're doing in this project and how we can collaborate together. So we're going to go over all the information. And I wanted to save you a spot for the Zoom call. But if you can't make it, we can just give it to someone else. You know, so right there, you kind of just, you take it away, and he's going to tell you, well, you know, I might be able to do it. Okay, perfect. I'll have Alex send you the information, and I'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock, bro. If you ask you what it's about, you just tell him, look, man, I'm about to hop on a Zoom call. I can't do it right now, but, you know, we'll break down all the information tomorrow at 8. So that's how you kind of do that process. Now, one thing I want to talk about after this, guys, is basically, you know, how to do 3-way calls when you're following up after they look at the information. So basically the way you would want to do that is, you know, you're gonna call your prospect. They already saw the information, and you're gonna want to call them. You can call them with your leader. So the way you would do that is hey, Pedro, what's up, man? Listen, I have my mentor on the line. I know last time you guys talked, you really didn't have too much time to talk. But I wanted to introduce you to him, man. I just started working with him. This guy is very, very successful. He's impacted thousands of lives. I gotten to meet him, you know, in this amount of time that we've been working together, you know, and just you edify, right? There's where you do the edification, right? So right there, I'm going to edify my leader, and then I'm going to also edify Pedro. So I'm going to be like, Pedro, you know, I wanted to introduce you, or I'm sorry, David, you know, I want to introduce you to my boy Pedro. You know, he's the person I was telling you that's very, very sharp, man. He's a go-getter. You know, you want to be realistic. So, you know, if he helps people, you know, he's always there to help people. I know he could be an essential asset to our team, our business, and this is the person I wanted you to meet, man. So what you're doing there, the same thing. You want to make it the same level, you know, that one's not bigger than the other, and then you just let him talk. So you're gonna say, so guys, you know, go ahead and you know, talk, or just kind of mute yourself. So right there, you're gonna introduce. So guys, you know, I want to introduce you guys. You guys can go ahead and talk. So that's where you mute yourself and you let your leader do the talking. He's gonna close your person. He's gonna close your prospect. He's gonna build that rapport, that you know, relationship to get this person signed up. So last thing I want to talk about, guys, is basically leveraging the system, making the system work for you. System stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. So what do I mean by that? Every single day we have overviews where we show the information, okay, on Zoom. So these overviews, someone is gonna hop on this overview, share the information with everybody that's brand new. We have them every day at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're in Arizona, that's either 7 or 8 p.m., just depending on if it's summer or winter, you know, the time changes because of that. So it's overviews every day, Monday through Sunday at 9 p.m. So if you're busy for whatever reason and you can't show your prospect the information, you can use these Zooms to show them the information, and you can just follow up after they look at the information and get them signed up. You know, you can even do that with your leaders the same way I just showed you guys right now. So we have that. We also have weekly or monthly events. So it just kind of depends if you're local or not. But we have these events where we get together, you know, and we show the information. So sometimes it's good because it keeps you close to the fire. It keeps you close to people that have the same dreams, same goals as you. And it's a great atmosphere. Sometimes people need to see that. They need to be around that. So you also want to make sure you're leveraging this system. You're taking your prospects there, you know, and helping them get close by seeing the information in person. We also have trainings, guys. That can either be Sundays or Tuesdays, you know, just depending on how the week is. But you want to make sure you're connecting to all the trainings, whether they're in person or on Zoom, because this is going to also help you guys learn skills that can benefit you in your business, right? Whether it's prospecting, whether it's how to present, whether it's how to, you know, have a good mindset, whatever it is, you want to make sure you're plugging into the training events as well. And lastly, guys, you want to make sure you're going to the convention events. Convention events, that's where big decisions are made. Mr. Ivan Tapia, chairman of the league, he said when he went to an event, that's what changed his life. That's what helped him take his business to the next level. He is now the #1 Latino earner in the world of this industry. So if he says that, then, I mean, there's some truth behind that. And besides, I mean, me, I've been to hundreds of them. I love convention events. They help me become the person that I am today. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have anything that I have today, guys. So make sure you make the system work for you. I'm excited for what you're going to do within this company, within this project. I can't wait to see your results, guys. So let's get to work. See you guys at the top, because the bottom's too crowded, but we never look down on anybody unless we're helping them up.